I know it's been 2 months since I last uploaded, and you're probably wondering where I've been. First of all, I miss you guys too.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to give you guys some life updates. Yeah, there's just been a lot on my mind and I wanted to make this video, come back on here. Let's get started. This is week 1 of me applying to jobs again. I have been out of corporate America for quite a bit now. The last time I had a full-time job, I was a front-end engineer for jedcode, but I left that job in August of 2021. So for the past 3 years, I've pretty much been self-employed, and that's been in the form of YouTube, freelance coding, or more recently, my clothing brand Rule of Thirds. Oh, also rate my dorm, kind of. Honestly, I just don't feel like I'm busy enough. So yeah, I started applying to jobs recently, and I guess this is week 1 of me documenting that. I applied to one job over the weekend, and I got an email this morning saying that I have a phone screening, so I have that this week, and I feel like this one could be promising. It would also be a fully remote job, which I think would be ideal for me. I tried looking for jobs last year. It was really hard to get a job last year, so I just gave up. But yeah, I'm glad I have a phone screening. I was a little worried last year when I didn't get any interviews or anything. Luckily, I have been working on Rate My Dorm. So Rate My Dorm is definitely carrying my resume right now. I'll be documenting this journey, seeing how it goes. Guys, quick announcement. I recently launched a class on Skillshare. They're also sponsoring this video. The class is called Vlogging on YouTube, Filming, Editing, and Strategies for Success. So what can you expect from the class? I give advice on getting started on YouTube. I also talk about things like my gear. People always ask me what mist filters do I use, what ND filters, what LUTs do I use when I edit. I talk about this and link it all down in the description on Skillshare, so go check it out. If you're looking to take your careers or skills to the next level, Skillshare is a great place to start. They're the largest online learning community for creatives with thousands of classes led by industry experts across film, illustration, design, and more. You don't need to buy my class or anything, it's just on Skillshare. So if you're a Skillshare member, you could access my class and there are thousands of other classes. You gotta be quick though, because the first 500 people that use the link in my description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Get started today. I'm here near Union Square, gonna go to a cafe. And since my phone screening is later this week, I need to be putting in some hours on practicing coding algorithms, and I haven't done this in the longest time, so I need to refresh my memory on all this stuff. I have my laptop, gonna be doing some coding practice, and honestly, this is pretty exciting for me. I'm the type of guy to get really excited by anything that's new. Yeah, I'm just ready to start this new chapter of my life. And if I get a job and you see me still posting YouTube videos, that's because I want to post videos. All these things that I'm doing for my job is now just gonna be for fun, a passion project, a side project. And I think all around, this is exactly what I need. And I think ultimately, this is gonna make me a lot happier. And I just wanna be busy. Let's get started with some coding. Q&A on my Instagram story recently, and a lot of people were asking, how's Rate My Dorm? And if you're new, Rate My Dorm, it's rate by professors, but for dorms, where you could review your dorm and add photos and all that stuff. Anyway, last year in 2023, the site peaked at about 55,000 monthly visitors, and that was around July. And I noticed that January, February, March, the traffic's pretty slow because people aren't looking for dorms yet. And then once it gets to March, April, May, June, July, it's an upward trajectory. And then August and September, it just goes down again until next spring when people are looking for dorms again. So earlier this year, I was getting really hopeful because by the time it got to March and April, it was already hitting 40,000 monthly visitors. And based off the data last year, it was supposed to peak in June and July. So I was fully expecting to get like 100,000 monthly visitors for Rate My Dorm this year. But then randomly midsummer, the traffic just dropped completely. The visitors graph just looks like a mountain. And I was wondering, why would it just randomly drop? It was really on track to doing so good this year. So I looked around on Google, on Reddit. Apparently so many websites have been affected by this, and it's because there was a Google core update. It affected the algorithm of Google search apparently. So many websites were affected by this, me included. And yeah, that was a real bummer. I was hopeful to see that when the update finished rolling out, that it ended up going up again. So I'm sure by next year it'll be good again. And I guess I have a few months to prep the site to really maximize that summer traffic. It feels like it's just a nonprofit at this point. You know, it's a site just to help the kids. So yeah, that was one of the contributing factors of me having less to work on lately. I do have clothing brand stuff that I'm also working on, but it's not the most documentable thing. Hopefully I'll be a software engineer soon. Regarding Rate My Dorm, I maybe should have done this a long time ago, but I'm sure the success of Rate My Dorm would have been a lot greater had I gotten a co-founder. And I'm thinking I should just kind of let someone take the reins on this website. Trying to juggle growing a lot of different things. All it does, I think, is just stunt the growth across the board. So if anyone believes in Rate My Dorm and has a vision for it, let me know. You can send me an email. I do look forward to getting back into tech, lifestyle, YouTube. I do crave to be consistent on YouTube, but the issue I face is that I want to document something valuable whenever I'm posting on YouTube. So when I feel like I'm not working on anything valuable outside of YouTube, I don't post. It's just this bad cycle. But anyway, I have about 3 days to prepare for this phone screening, but I'm definitely going to be grinding some coding problems. And funny enough, this is like the most excited I've been in a while. Coming from a place where I had a job and then I was dreaming of doing full-time YouTube. After actually getting full-time YouTube, it was really novel and amazing. In the first few months for sure, but after a while, every new lifestyle comes with its own sets of problems and challenges that it's all the same. So if I'm gonna struggle, I might as well struggle while having a software engineer paycheck. Yeah, I'm just really glad I still worked on coding stuff after I left my job. Rate My Dorm really does carry my resume. The moral of the story here is work on personal projects, and if you're thinking of pursuing something creative full-time, it's gonna just come with its own set of challenges, and I'm more just at a place where I look forward to doing both at the same time. Thanks for sticking around. Comment what you guys like seeing from me, because I do read the comments and they're really helpful. All right, good night.